What up guys, Kevin here again today, and today's video is going to be specifically for my men. It's going to be called Test Your Limits. Now guys, make sure you stay till the end because I want you to really understand what I mean by testing your limits and what actually it means to push yourself to that next level. Alright guys, we're going to start off with my three main topics. I'm going to go over every single one and we're going to dive deep onto what it really means to test your limits as men. What I've noticed nowadays is that men no longer push themselves beyond or what they actually truly think, or they set their limits very low. Emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, you name it, our limits are much lower, or our standards are much lower. And this is a horrible thing because for men, we were warriors before. Okay? We still have that warrior mentality within us. It's something about men that we need to be powerful, we need to be pushed, we need to be able to actually test ourselves. Okay? It is a shame to go throughout life as a man and not know whatsoever what you were capable to do. You want to leave a legacy behind as a man, as a warrior. Okay? At least this is something that I within myself really ingrained. And I know many other men out there that actually try to become the greatest version of themselves do the same thing. Now guys, pay attention to this. I got these two first points from someone named David Goggins, who's someone I would highly recommend if you want to look for pushing and testing your limits. So what Goggins says here is it's called the 40% rule. Now the 40% rule basically means that 99% of men and women, but we're going to focus on 99%, even more, hit their limit, or they at least think they do, and they're only at 40%. Now think about this for a second. Imagine you're doing something physical, or even a financial goal, and you've worked your ass off, right? You've worked your ass off, and you've pushed as hard as you possibly think you could do, but the truth is you've only done 40% of your true potential of your actual 100. So, once again, your 100% right now is most likely only 40% of your true 100%. Now think about this for a second, okay? Imagine you become you're 89 years old and you think back to yourself, and deep down in your heart, you know that if someone put a gun to your head or someone really pushes that limit as a man, you could have put much more work and say, holy shit, this could have been my life. Now this is not what you want as a man. You want to be able to be at the end of your age and say, listen, I did every single thing I possibly could. I brought that limit to 100%. So let's raise our standards. Do not stay at this 40% and say, oh, I really gave it my all. You didn't. You know you're lying to yourself. I see it all the time when I'm at the gym. I see it all the time when I'm at work with other people around me. You see people half-assing it. They're not giving it their 100%. And there needs to be something that as men, I believe you need to give 100% of your effort, or you need to break past your limit. Okay? The second thing I have here, guys, is another quote from God, is get comfortable being uncomfortable. Okay? This is a huge thing, and too many of us in this day and age are in our comfort zone. Okay? We do things that are easy. We do things that are instant gratification. Okay? If you guys haven't checked out that video, I'll have a link right there where I go into instant gratification. We don't do not enough delayed gratification. Okay? We don't get uncomfortable enough. You guys need to get used to being uncomfortable and being comfortable knowing that this uncomfortability is actually leading you towards a better version of yourself, because what it's going to do is it's going to boost that strength, that limit of yours higher and higher. Because if you start your day with some uncomfortable tasks, right? I do cold showers, which I do not like whatsoever. Okay? Thing is after a while it starts to become comfortable, right? Because this is my new norm, so I need to now raise the limit. Same thing with money. You may be working to make $4,000 a month. Then you've made $4,000, and now if you attach to this, what happens when you get attached, like I talked about in my other videos, okay? You get attached to this is your new limit. But do you really think $4,000 a month is all you could possibly make? No, not a chance. That's 20-30% of what you can really make. You need to now set a new limit. Get uncomfortable making $10,000. Get uncomfortable making $20,000, and be comfortable doing this. And this is how you raise your limit as a man. Physically, if you push yourself to become stronger, you need to break that limit. Oh, I can only lift 300 pounds on the bench press. You push yourself for 5 years, you get uncomfortable lifting a little bit more weight. After a couple of years, you start being comfortable doing this because you know the uncomfortability is going to push you and test your limits as a man. It's going to bring that warrior out mentality that you have inside you. And too many men today are suppressed. Too many men, and I hate to see that because I have such a passion towards helping other men out there. And I'm doing it myself and I see the results every single day, guys. So you want to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Start your day with a cold shower, go for a run, go work out. Do something that for you is very difficult, that you absolutely hate, but you know it's going to propel you towards success. You know it's going to help boost that 40% rule to 45, 50% and ultimately go towards your 100% capability as men. The last one here on the list, guys, is willingness, okay? Now, willingness kind of just goes with this whole thing. Like, the number one thing I tell men is that you can be doubtful, you can be scared, I don't give a shit. What I care about is that you're willing to try. Holy fuck, man, I have to do a 100-kilometer bike ride, right? I'm doing this with my friends, by the way. It sounds a little scary, never done it in my life, but who gives a shit? I'm willing to try, fail, and do it again. I'm willing to go do a cold shower. I'm willing to do that, a cold approach to that woman. I'm willing to go out by myself and be calm. I'm willing to do these things that I never do, that I find different, but I'm actually willing to do it because I know what God led. If I'm willing to do something, I get uncomfortable, then I become comfortable being uncomfortable, and now my percentage goes up. So you see how it all goes together? The willingness comes in as number one. Then you do something uncomfortable. Okay, your willingness to do something uncomfortable, you keep doing this, you start to do this over and over, you start to become comfortable at this specific task or different tasks, and you realize, holy shit, I've just raised my limit. I'm not attached to this, and then you raise your limit. And the goal is, guys, that it's never ending, okay? Proud but never satisfied, okay? You're proud of where you are now, you're proud of what you've achieved, but you are not satisfied. As a man, your purpose is always number one. You're always out there growing, experiencing, looking for opportunities. And that is the number one thing for you guys out there I want you to take from this video. Be willing to get the hell out of your house, get out of your comfort zones, and get the hell out there and kill it and become the man that you're meant to be. Okay? Let's stop suppressing our masculine traits that we have and start amplifying them by being willing, by getting uncomfortable, by getting out there and raising that 40% up to 100% as time goes by. Okay guys, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, hit me with subscribe and turn on the notification button because I upload videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Other than that, guys, stay tuned till next time and peace.